Welcome! This is Solopreneur Success Strategies, where we talk about mindset, your website, your brand, your social media marketing, your customers, how to sell to your customers, how to find your customers, how to talk about the skills and knowledge you need in your business, and free software and tools to help you save time, money, and be more productive, as well as strategy and systems here on Solopreneur Success Strategies. Welcome! Welcome. This is Jane Gardner, and welcome to Solopreneur Success Strategies. And today is Mindset Monday. I'd like to welcome you to Mindset Monday, where we talk about mindset. On Solopreneur Success Strategies, on Tuesday we talk about your messaging. On Wednesday we talk about your customer. Thursday is about the skills and knowledge you need as an entrepreneur. Friday, it's all about the free software and tools you can get as an entrepreneur. Saturday is Systems Saturday, where we talk about some systems that will help you free up your time in your business. Sunday is Strategy Sunday. So welcome to Mindset Monday. And who am I? I'm Jane Gardner. I work with my husband for 20 years in our home-based engineering company over in Western Canada. And about 3 years ago, I decided to come out on the internet to help others learn about the business of being an entrepreneur. Now, I know that we've been here for a while, and we were going through the mindset of the entrepreneur on Mindset Monday. It's important to remember that if you don't have the traits of the mindset of an entrepreneur, you can always learn them. It's not that hard. So don't feel you can't be an entrepreneur. Just let's have a look at some of the traits of the mindset of an entrepreneur. So we've already talked about the positive attitude that the entrepreneur needs to have when being in business because of the skills and stress and challenges that are in being in business, and some of the strategies you can use in order to keep your positive attitude. As well, of course, we talked about the passion of being an entrepreneur in your business and needing that in order to continue on through the stress and challenges of your business. And we're still on action taking, and so we'll come back to that in a minute. And you have to be able to embrace change as an entrepreneur. You have to be persistent as an entrepreneur. You have to be willing to take failure as feedback. You need to know what your big why is, your big picture. You need to have patience in order to not be rash in your decisions, but also be an action taker. So there's a challenge for you. You have to be willing to learn from others, or just willing to learn new things in every day. You have to be willing to listen to others, and you have to be willing to share your knowledge or share your other things with others in order to gain things for yourself. So we'll go over those traits later on, but right now we're still on action taking. So let's have a look at today's training. And so we're talking about action taker. And we've already had at least 4 slides shows on action taking because it's quite a big, important trait of the mindset of the entrepreneur. But before we discuss that, I'll just tell you about my free copy of the Mindset Entrepreneur Life magazine. It's a no-brainer mindset trainer at jgtips.com/mindset offer. And this magazine right now contains the mindset of the entrepreneur, more detail on that, a checklist on how to have a positive attitude, and also discusses the success mindset. And then I have a self-reflection for you to think about how you can seek out role models in order, as an entrepreneur, in order to gain your skills and knowledge that you need to be an entrepreneur, and of course get mentoring and get feedback. So that's the free copy of the Mindset Entrepreneur magazine at jgtips.com/mindset offer. And of course, we also have an offer for trainings in order to maximize your mindset skills. We have the Mindset Entrepreneur Life magazine every week, plus a 5-minute video on mindset or audio with an action step worksheet for you to work through every week in order to develop your skill of having the mindset of the entrepreneur. So that's at jgtips.com/mindset train, because it's a no-brainer mindset trainer. So we're talking about action taking and how the entrepreneur has to be an action taker. So you don't want to let the fear of failure stop you from taking action. And you always want to make sure that you do imperfect action, because imperfect action is better than no action. And you have to make sure that you're not, your perfectionism isn't getting you into procrastination and inaction, because perfectionism is unattainable. So therefore, it leads to procrastination, as you plan and perfect the plan without getting anything done. So that's one of the traits that can lead to inaction, is perfectionism. And we went over some of the ways to reduce your need for perfectionism in your business. As well as, of course, another reason for the inaction is the fear of failure. When you are an entrepreneur, there is always the possibility of failure, and you have to accept that as a way of doing business. So if you don't try, you can't fail. So sometimes the fear of failure can lead to procrastination, as you realize that you are uncertain about what the result will be, but if you don't do it, you won't know what the result is. And if the result is a failure, you have to accept it, and I accept it as a mistake rather than a failure. That's how I get through the fear of failure. And also, another reason for an action can be the fear of success. I know, yes, it is. You can have the fear of success. You can fear that you will be so successful that you'll have expectations put on you that you don't have right now, or you will become more well known, or you will have the demands of having a busier business, etc. And so you become afraid of what success will bring you, because it also is uncertain, and that will also lead to procrastination. And we went over some of the ways you can relieve that fear of success in the last episode. And so to overcome the fear of success, you need to let go of it and develop a success mindset rather than a fearful mindset. And we went over some of the ways to do that. And another reason for inaction is a lack of self-discipline. And this is quite common. Maybe the fear of success is a bit rare, but a lack of self-discipline in order to get things done is probably one of the main reasons your business is not getting as far in progress as you think, because you don't have the habits of self-discipline in order to keep moving. So when you don't have self-discipline to keep moving, you don't make actions, and your actions don't become habits. Habits help you because that is something that becomes routine, and so you get into forward motion. So use your self-discipline wisely when thinking about your business, because it can stop you from doing business if you become such that you wander off and lose focus. So you need to realize that you need to develop habits that will keep you in motion. So one of the ways that you could do that is prioritize your time every day. And what I like to do is to ask myself, what moves me closer to the money in my business? Now, I may not have the money at this moment, but what action will actually move me towards the money, whether it's building a sales page or making a phone call to a possible prospect or developing some product that you can sell, etc. Rather than doing your email or talking to a network of friends or going out to lunch? Is this something that's going to be moving you closer to the money in your business? And so what you need to do is prioritize your time and make it a habit every day to do what gets you closer to the money. So, for example, if making your business closer to getting money, or developing more money, of course, is making phone calls to possible clients, then every day you should make it a priority habit to do that, to make phone calls. So a lack of self-discipline can actually create inaction in your business because you're not prioritizing your time and realizing what's going to move you closer to the money in your business. So another way you could also create a habit of self-discipline and move yourself closer to money is have a daily journal and note each activity that you did that day and which one took you closer to the money in your business. Once you do that, you'll realize the activity that isn't getting you closer to the money in your business, and you'll start removing them from your daily activity and add more activities into your business for the day that will move you closer to the money. And of course, you should always praise or reward yourself for making the action a habit every day, for actually taking the action that will move you closer to the money in your business. And soon, your habits will be, having been rewarded, will become a habit. And these activities will be all of the things that you do each day to move you closer to the money in your business. And so soon, business will be a habit of action taking instead of a lack of focus. So nothing needs to be perfect when you're in business. So just get busy and get things done that move you closer to the money. In our first episode, I explained that it's better to create the small step-by-steps in your business towards the goal of making money, rather than piece by piece to put it together into a puzzle of how you're going to create the money, then to try and look at the overall focus, because it's quite a large goal and it can lead to procrastination. So imperfect action is better than no action, and then action that creates the forward motion in closer to your money in your business. And we all know where that money is in our business. So that's not the hard part, figuring out where the money is in your business. The hard part is getting closer to it. So imperfect action is better than no action, and make sure that action is something that is getting you closer to the money. And if you have to put that on your computer and just say, what am I doing today to get me closer to money? And is it actually going to get me closer to money? Then that was another thing that you can do in order to reduce the possibility of inaction in your business. Every day you should be moving closer to the money. So I do have a Develop Your Success Mindset, the guide that you can opt in for, and it's at jgtips.com/S mindset. It has some discussion about the issues that someone may have who doesn't have a success mindset and how to develop a success mindset. One of the possibilities of creating a success mindset is, of course, letting go of a lot of the negativity in your life. And another one would be having a gratitude journal. So there's some tips in there on things that you can do to develop your success mindset. You can also subscribe to my Solopreneur Success Strategy channel at jgtips.com/YouTube and look at all the previous episodes of Mindset Monday and get yourself started on developing your mindset of the entrepreneur. Because once you have the mindset, you have your business, because it's all in the mind. So this is Jane Gardner at Mindset Monday at Solopreneur Success Strategies. I make these into a habit every day. I'm up late doing this one today because I had other things to do today towards making the money. But I know if I have this done today, it'll be ready for tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll be doing my Get Your Message Out Tuesday on Monday in order to get it done for Tuesday, and et cetera, et cetera. And so I'm getting into the habit of creating these shows so that it becomes quite easy to do. So I'd like to see you also create your habit that gets you closer to the money. This is Jane Gardner at Mindset Monday, Solopreneur Success Strategies at jane-gardner.com. Thank you for listening. This has been Jane Gardner at Solopreneur Success Strategies. Please go and subscribe at jgtips.com/programs, and also to find out about other programs as well over at jgtips.com/programs. And over there we have a free mindset magazine for you to check out at jgtips.com/mindset offer. So welcome. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you again here tomorrow, as this is a 7-day-a-week show on mindset, your customer, getting your message out on social media and on your website, talking about strategies, talking about business systems, talking about all kinds of things, including the skills that you need as a solopreneur. So please come back and subscribe at jgtips.com/programs. Thank you.